Hello everyone and welcome to game number 14 here of the Cheese League. This is Greg, your announcer. The Kernels take on the Grazers here at beautiful Big Sky Ballpark. Finn Burdock on the hill today for the Kernels, and Alejandro Raymond in for the Grazers. As Corbin Fry steps in to lead it off. And quickly, 2 balls, no strikes. Raymond, power pitcher, and walked. Nico Hendricks steps in, looking for his first hit of this season. No threat to steal, I wouldn't think, on first. Raymond, 2-seamer, 4-seamer, cut fastball, changeup, and curve, and the runner goes, much to my surprise. Strike 3. So down on strikes as Gangnam steps in. First baseman here for the Kernels. Strike 1. Popped up, but that'll get in the stands. Raymond lefty hurler here for the Grazers. That has popped up as well in the shallow right field. Out number 2. As Aldo Davis steps in. Lefty hurler, kind of like a 3/4 pitch, almost like sidearm. So 2 outs here in the top of the first. That's grounded off the first baseman, but Hatter recovers. And just like that, 3 outs. Good shot there, Big Sky Ballpark, as we move bottom half of the inning. Grounder up the middle. Base hit, and Grazers have a base runner. Grazers have proven to be a tough team. They're already 2-0 in the season. Had a big win over the Strongmen in their first game. High ball for Justice Berg. And Berg swings through it, strike, out. And out number 1. Harley Stevenson steps in. Takes the ball outside. Pretty decent speed there on first base. Strike 1, low strike. The home crowd did not like that. And strike 2. Kernels fans and Grazers fans both sporting the yellow tonight. Grounded to second base for out number 2. Dallas Hatter comes in, still looking for his first hit of this young season. Power hitting second baseman. It's an inside pitch from Burdock. Finn Burdock sounds like he should be in Star Trek or something. And he walks him. Amos Yellow steps in, the first baseman for the Grazers. Power hitting first baseman as well. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the first. And that is popped up. And it's an easy out. Can of corn there for Gangnam. As we go to the top of the second, 5, 6, and 7 hitters up for the Kernels. Sporting the all brown unis. Love the brown and yellow combo. High ball 1, low ball 2. Dexter Maddox in. Center fielder for the Kernels. Ball 3. And just like that, he's walked. The home crowd did not like that last call. Looked a little close. Wilson's first at-bat of the season. He's playing left today for the Kernels. Very good speed on first. They throw over, safe. Grounder back to Raymond. Goes to Austin, to yellow, and the double play. The 1-6-3 double play. So Vincente Jeffries comes in, his first at-bat of the season as well. All teams will play 24 games here in the Cheese League. And strike 3, strikeout. So a quick inning as we go to the bottom of the second. 6, 7, and 8 hitters up. For the Grazers, Esperanza, the center fielder, I apologize, comes in. Takes strike 1 from Burdock. Burdock kind of middle of the road. I say that middle of the road velocity. That's ground. Oh, off the diving second baseman's glove. So the Grazers have a base runner. I was going to say that Burdock has middle of the road velocity, but he's throwing fastballs up there around 96. So Torres up now for the Grazers. Grazers nice pinstripe uniforms. Fouled off. Good speed again on base. And the batter is walked. So 2 on for Chirp Earp. 2 on, no outs. Earp looking for his first hit of the season. Grounded. Up the middle to Davis. To Jeffries to Gangnam. For the double play, runner advances to third base. As the catcher, Class Sparks, comes up. Takes the ball inside. Ball 2. Ball 3. And he's walked. So Austin up now. He already has a single today. For the Grazers, takes the ball low in the dirt. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. Grounded to Hendricks, across the diamond to Gangnam. For the 3rd out. So another goose egg. We head to the top of the 3rd. And Raina Tightly, her first at-bat of the season, comes in and lines out 2 yellow for out number 1. John Thicket, the DH for the Kernels, hits a high fly ball right at Esperanza. For the 2nd out. Corbin Fry walked his first time up. Hits this one into the gap. That should be extra bases. Fry going for 2. Will be in there. The stand-up double. So 2-out double as Hendricks steps in. 0 for 1 today. And a high pop-up to right field. And Torres puts it away for out number 3. Two, 3, and 4 up now as Justice Berg steps in. 0 for 1 so far today. Crowd did not like that call. Seemed a little outside. Strike 3. Stevenson 0 for 1 as well today. The DH for the Grazers. Takes strike 2, or strike 1, I apologize. Now it's a 2-1 count. Two-2 Stevenson. Fouled away. Grounded to Gangnam. He'll take it himself. For out number 2. Hatter steps in. High pop-up into right field. Fry's there to put it out. So again, quick inning as we go to the top of the 4th.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21.
Gangnam steps in and hits a base hit up the middle. Grazers have been such a power-hitting team so far, and this early in the season, that the Kernels would really like to stop their momentum. Strike 1 to Davis, 0 for today. And foul. past the diving first base. Grounded up the middle. And like that, the Kernels have 2 on with no outs.
Now batting, the center
Maddox
fielder,
steps in.
number 10.
He walked his first time up. Not very good speed on second, but very good speed on first base. The 1-2 now to Maddox. Grounded under the glove of the first baseman. And they're going to hold the runner at third.
Now
As the
batting,
Kernels now have the
left
bases
fielder,
loaded and no
number
outs.
5.
Dominic Wilson up, who's 0 for 1. And fair ball into the right field corner. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and they're sending the third one. Wow.
Now
A
batting,
3-run
second
bases
baseman,
clearing
number
double
12.
there. And the Kernels take a 3-0 lead. Jeffries steps in, takes a strike. High fly ball. Down the left field line and foul. Raymond looking tense now. It's a high pop-up. Down the left field line. Earp is there. For out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 6.
Tightly up. 0 for 1 today. Runner goes to third. And he's safe. My apologies. He's safe. And, oh, look at this. Oh, I thought they were doing a suicide squeeze there.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Maybe not.
number
Unable
22.
to execute on the squeeze play. Grounded up the middle for a base hit. That scores the run. Kernels take a 4-0 lead over the Grazers here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the
Corbin
right
Fry in,
fielder,
1 for
number
1,
30.
a double and a walk so far. Hits that one through the right side.
Now batting, the third
2
baseman,
on, 2 outs for
number
Hendricks.
22.
He's feeling a little tense with the runners on base. Raymond feeling tense as well. Oof, that looked like a good pitch on the outside part of the plate. Crowd thought so too. It's 2-1. 2-2 now. Hendricks looking for his first hit of the season. And he gets it. And that's into the gap. Hendricks going to second. And they send the runner home. No play at the plate.
Now batting, the first
A
baseman,
bases clearing double
number
for
21.
Hendricks. Kernels take a 6-0 lead as Gangnam steps in. Two balls, no strikes. 3 balls now. 3-0 count to Gangnam. And he walks.
Now batting,
Let's see if
the
they
shortstop,
pull
number
the
9.
pitcher here as Davis steps in. He's 1 for 2 today. 2 on, 2 out again for the Kernels. And that is lined into center field, over the center fielder's head. And the runner comes home, 2 come home. And that is another bases clearing double for the Kernels. As Maddox steps in, he's 1 for 1, and Wheeler's coming in now in relief of Raymond. Who's now given up 8 runs and is on the hook for the runner at second. And Wheeler walks Maddox.
The left fielder,
Wilson comes in 1 for 2 with 3 RBIs. And the runners advance on the, I would call that a pass ball. 0-2 count now on Wilson. And strike 3. And he's not very happy. But an 8-run 4th inning for the Kernels. Holy cow. Amos Yellow steps in as Burdock has now has a comfortable lead. That's a fair ball off the third baseman's glove. No play. Esperanza comes in 1 for 1 with a single so far. Very comfortable lead for Burdock. High fly ball, foul. Whiffer activated and K-Man activated. This is popped up to tightly the catcher for the first out. Torres steps in. She walked her first time up. Ooh, past the diving Hendricks at third. So 2-1 now, 1 out. As Chirp Earp steps in. 0 for 1 today. Again, looking for his first hit of this season. Seems like everyone around him on the Grazers lineup has a hit. 2-1 now. The 3-1 to Earp. Strike 2, full count. K-Man activated for Burdock. This one's popped up as the infield fly is activated. There are 2 outs now. As Sparks comes in, he walked. 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Ball inside. Strike, 95 in the gun from Burdock. Grounded. Hendricks to Gangnam for out number 3. So the Grazers strand 2 as we move to the top of the 5th.
The second baseman, number 12.
As Jeffries comes in 0 for 2 today. And Wheeler's still on the hill for the Grazers. Fouled away. Grounded to Hatter for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 6.
Tightly steps in. 0 for 2. Takes a strike. 93 on the outside part of the plate. Wheeler doesn't have a lot of pitches, just a 4-seamer and a change. 2-2. Popped up. High fly pop up. But Esperanza is there to put it away for out number 2. And Thicket comes up 1 for 2 today with an RBI. And base hit up the middle.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
Corbin
30.
Fry 2 for 2 today. Having a heck of a game. And this is how the last inning started, with 2 outs and 2 runners on for the Kernels.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Hendricks steps in, double, some RBIs today in a very similar spot, but this time he pops up to right field, and that'll do it for out number 3. So the Kernels unable to capitalize that time, or start a 2-out rally that time. The Grazers come up as Austin steps in. He's 1 for 2.
Number 16.
And we have defensive replacement. Davis moves to third. And right to Davis for out number 1. So third baseman and shortstop just switching positions.
Number 57.
As Justice Berg steps in. Looks like the Kernels want to shore up their defense a little bit. That's fouled back. 2-1 now. To Berg. 3-1. And he walks him. So Justice Berg walks.
Now batting, the
Stevenson comes in, the DH for the Grazers. 0 for 2 though today. The 1-1 count. Foul back. Now Burdock's stats are going down quite a bit, including accuracy and stamina. Lined in the center field, but right at Maddox. They throw to first. Try to double it up. Oh, and it gets away from Gangnam. The runner's unable to advance. Hatter 0 for 1 today. Two outs, one runner on. Hatter looking for his first hit of the season. Burdock looking good. That's in the dirt. I'll call that a wild pitch. So Hatter, now RBI man is activated, but he walks. That brings up Amos Yellow, the first baseman. Power hitting first baseman, 1 for 2 so far today. 2 on, 2 out for the Grazers here in the bottom of the 5th. And that gets away from Tightly again. Throw down third, but safe. So the runners advance now second and third as that is hit deep and off the top of off the midway of the wall. 2 runs score. And just like that, the Grazers are on the board, 8-2. They start their own 2-out rally here in the bottom of the 5th as Esperanza steps in. Strike 1 to Esperanza. That's ripped into left field. Should get that run home. Esperanza looked at 2. He's going to stay there. It's 8-3 now. Kernels still over the Grazers, but 2-out rally happening. So they're going to pull Burdock here. They're going to go with Alejandra Park. That's a grounder past Hendricks, who's now playing shortstop. Chirp Earp comes in, 0 for 2. He is due with 2 on, 2 outs. Past, Nicholson. I apologize. I guess Hendricks was taken out of the game and replaced with Nicholson. So bases juiced for Class Sparks. 2 outs. Grounded down the third base line. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And it's 8-5 now. I apologize, folks. Our game crashed there as Tony Austin stepped in with runners in the corners. So I do apologize for the weird edit there. Oh! Lined off the pitcher. No play. And let's see if she's hurt. Yes, Alejandra Park is very hurt as Linguino comes in. 8-6 now. 2 on, 2 out. In the bottom of the 5th, and Berg up to the plate. Again, we had a fatal error with the game. That's a high fly ball into the right field corner. But Fry is there for out number 3. That stops the bleeding. So the Kernels get 6 runs. And we move to the top of the 6th. Marcus Gangnam steps in for the Kernels. Base hit into right field. Again, fatal error. Don't know what happened there with the game, but we will get to the bottom of it. Aldo Davis steps in with a runner on first. No outs here in the top of the 6th. Wheeler still in relief for the Grazers. And 3-1 now to Davis. And he walks. Maddox comes in, 1 for 1, 2 walks. With 2 runners on. Grounder to Hatter. Oh, and bobbled at second. So bases are loaded now for Wilson, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a bunch of RBIs today. Swings through that, strike one. Big RBI opportunity here again for Wilson. And he pops it up to center field, Esperanza. They throw to first for some reason. And the run scores. Houndstooth comes in now in relief for Wheeler as Vincente Jeffries steps in. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Ball outside. Grounded. Off the left side foul. And again, popped up. Infield fly is called. So out number 2 here. And tightly steps in 0 for 3. Still looking for her first hit. And she grounds out to Hatter at second. So for all intents and purposes, a quick inning after the past few. Only 1 run, and the Kernels lead it. As Harley Stevenson steps in 0 for 3 today. Linguino, ooh, snagged by Linguino. I say Linguino's bringing some gas. Hatter comes in. And grounds out to Jeffries at second base. So quick 2 outs here. As Amos Yellow steps in, 2 for 3. 2 outs doesn't really mean anything in this game, because all of the runs that have been scored today have been scored with 2 outs. 2-1 count to Yellow. Strike 2. Full count, and he walked. So Yellow walks, and that brings up Esperanza 2 for 3, 2 singles and a ribby today. And that is jacked down the right field line. Gone, home run, Esperanza. 372-foot homer. And it is a 1-run ball game here, folks. As Torres steps in 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. That insurance run that the Kernels got in the top half of the inning is looking really good. Guino's a little tense now. 2-2 count though, and strike 3 as Torres is down looking. So we head to the top of the 7th. The Kernels lead at 9-8. And Thicket comes up 2 for 3, 2 singles and a ribby today. And he pops it up in shallow center field. Round number 1. Corbin Fry 3 for 3, double, 2 singles and a walk, having a heck of a game. Takes the ball outside. Houndstooth bringing gas here. And a big looping curveball there as well. And quickly 2 outs. Moises Nicholson. The shortstop now. Thought they replaced shortstop with Hendricks, but they took Hendricks out of the game. And Nicholson is in now. And he grounds out to Hatter. So 1 run ball game as we head into the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if the Kernels put in their closer. As Chirp Earp steps in 1 for 3. And they're going to stick with Linguino. Takes the ball high. That is high and far, and this is a tie ball game. So Chirp Earp ties it up here in the bottom of the 7th. So as Class Park steps in, and now relievers coming in, they're going with Dawson. Sparks steps in. Ooh, and they plunk him. It might be a retaliation for that homer, I don't know. Looked intentional. Tony Austin steps in, 2 for 4. Bunch of hits today. One runner on, no outs. And that's popped and fouled away. Low ball, 1 and 2 now. And pop up. Looks like Davis has that. Justice Berg is 0 for 3 today, and I would say he is due for a hit. As Whiffer is activated. The 1-2 count. Fouled away. And ball 2. And he pops out to the catcher tightly. Harley Stevenson, if anyone was ever due, it was Harley Stevenson, but they're going to replace Stevenson with Rasmussen. And he lines out to Gangnam, and we're going to extra innings. We had a big extra inning ball game a few games ago. I believe it was the Whalers versus the Strongmen. That's a high pop-up. That's carrying, though. Nope, just warning track power. As Torres puts it away for out number 1. Aldo Davis steps in. Smattering of hits, 2 for 3 today. Houndstooth, 98 on the gun. 3 and 1 now to Davis, and he's walked.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 10.
So Maddox steps in, having a pretty good game. With really good speed on the base paths. And double play. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, extra innings, 4, 5, and 6 up for the Grazers. Chance to put this one in the books.
Number 43. Number 43. Oh, that's high. Ball inside. Steve Wright.
Strike 1, 3-1 count now to Hatter. He lines one, foul. Down the left field line. And strike 3. So 1 out now. As Amos Yellow steps in, 2 for 3, double, single, walk, RBI. And they're putting in Landon Kramer, their closer. Not in a save opportunity, but the bullpen looking pretty thin. Grounded through to left field for a base hit. So 1 on, 1 out. And Esperanza comes in. He had a home run last inning. Made it a 1-run ball game. Whiffer is activated. And strike 3, just like that, 2 outs. 2 singles and a walk today so far with Torres. 1 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, extra innings. Fans are on their feet, pretty excited. And that one's into the corner. Let's see if that scores the run. Karam's off the wall. Fry plays the Karam quite well. Play at the plate now. And safe. And just like that, the Grazers win. In walk-off fashion. Wow, what a heck of a game. (9-12-0) for the Kernels, 10-14-1 for the Grazers. I thought for sure that 4-run 8th inning for the Kernels would have sealed the deal, but no, the Grazers just battled back. 6-run 5th, 2-1-1 in the 6th, 7th, and 8th. Holy cow. Here you see all the offense, lots of offense today. Fry, 3 for 4. Gangnam, 2 for 4. Big home runs from Esperanza and Chirp Earp. Chirp Earp The tie ball game home run. Let's see. Houndstooth gets the win for the Grazers. Kramer gets the loss. For all intents and purposes, Burdock and Raymond, well, no, Burdock didn't pitch too bad. Raymond gave up a lot of hits and a lot of earned runs. Has an ERA of 19.64 now. Let's take a look at the top 3 players of the game. Esperanza, 3 for 5. Homer, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. Amos Yellow, 3 for 4. Double, 2 ribbies, 3 runs. And then Aldo Davis getting the shout out from the Kernels, 2 for 3. With a double, an RBI, or 2 RBIs, and a run. So, heck of a game there. Holy cow. A little extra innings baseball there. But, Grazers win on Cheese League Baseball. Have a good one, folks. Bye.